Welcome to the channel. My Pat Crackin' family, Clever Magic Trevor here on the Clever Magic Community YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. We got Fireside. Since I never say it at the beginning and I always want to, and just for some reason, I don't feel right. Could you please make sure you're subscribed? And if you don't mind liking the video at the end, if you like the video, otherwise, whatever. Today is just to talk about week 1 of season 2 and then going into week 2, which I believe is Throne of Eldraine. Throne of Eldraine. No, that's Star Wars. Throne of Eldraine. Yeah, I mean, I've had some great boxes. You're pretty much, you know, the value of the box is heavily determined on those fantastic cards, and there's quite a few of them, but the Great Henge is going to be probably the best card in the set. Maybe not the best card. Oko is probably the best card. The most valuable card that's still in play. So, or maybe the best card that you can actually play. Oko is still fantastic to own. It's probably top 5 most powerful cards of all time, possibly. I don't know. That's highly debatable. The Moxes are probably better. Maybe top 10 or 15. So it deserves its banning well. But Throne of Eldraine is one of those sets that the story frames are so gorgeous. I just think that as we continue along this adventure in MTG, that Throne of Eldraine will continue to surpass many of the others. And I think we had back-to-back sets at this time that were just fantastic sets, which happened to be Core 2020 and Throne of Eldraine. I just think that how unique Core 2020 is that way because so many playable cards. The uncommons, the commons. I mean, it's got like a $3.50 common in there. It's got a $10 uncommon in there. That's core set 2020 for you. And then Throne of Eldraine, I mean, how unique it is with the story frame, being that it was the first real set for collector's boxes. Kind of interesting in the collector's boxes, they're tough on you. It's sometimes hard to get your money back out of there. Now, if you pull a full Monty Great Henge, then you probably get your money back. But other than that, it's the slots are kind of different. It's different. Ravnica Allegiance was actually the first test run of the the collector's boxes, but it only came out in Japanese. So if you can get your hand on one of those, I had an opportunity to buy quite a few, but I didn't because it's written in Japanese, and I think if you get special cards, it's worth going after the stuff that isn't in English, since I don't know anything besides English. I know I'm not dumb. But other than that, it just doesn't make sense to go foreign. But like War of the Spark, Japanese War of the Spark, where you get the alt arts. Oh, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. And then what do we have coming up? What is it? Strixhaven that has the extra cards, I think, in just the Japanese. That'll be interesting too. Those chase cards are always very interesting, especially if the artist is well renowned and whatnot. So without further ado, I mean, I just love talking MTG, so I tend to yap it up. But let's talk about what happened this week. Let's go into the green bracket. As you can see, the overall was $100.38. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for a green bracket. Blue bracket, $101.53. Wow, we beat them by like $1.20. $1.15, right about there. Let's call it quick math. And I thought that's pretty good boxes. Okay, we didn't even hit a couple of the big hits. The Vorinclex, what did we not hit? The Valky? I don't think we hit the Valky. So some of the big hits we didn't even hit, and we still managed to get $100 boxes. So that Goldspan Dragons in each box helped us out a ton. They have great rares. The set's been out for a month. The EV should be kind of like an all-time low right now, as people still figure out more and more of the cards. putting them into other formats, mainly Commander and whatnot. We'll really see where the card position is on there and the value inside the boxes. But right now, based on this and based on seeing basically every other set coming out recently in the last year and a half, the EVs plummeted to around $50 on a lot of the other sets. Theros, even Core 2021 dumped, with the exception of the few of the big hits like the Ugins. And Ikoria, it held a little bit better. And I think people are missing out on Ikoria. We're not talking about it enough. I do think that set's going to go. It's unique enough. The mechanics are unique enough that it is going to go places. So, but they all dump around between $50 and $60, and I don't know what the EV is. I haven't looked it up online of Kaldheim, but I do know we just yanked out $200 boxes and we didn't even pull the best cards. So opportunity is there. It's always determined on whether you're going to hit the best cards or not. But if we can get $100 on what we pulled, that is fantastic. Congratulations to everybody. Obviously, some people, you're going to get the $1, $2, $3 people that just have, you're opening 3 packs. You're just going to sometimes get the bulk. I used to buy packs at Walmart. I don't as much anymore, but I used to buy them quite a bit at Walmart. And the thing is, you'd leave with like 6 packs, and sometimes you might only get 1 hit, if that. And those are supposed to have a higher percentage of getting hits because Wizards doesn't want the people buying singles, especially since they're paying a premium on buying the single packs to get screwed. So that's how it works out. Honestly, I thought we'd get more pathways. So as you can see, the points, I think somebody from the green bracket that lost got a pathway, and then somebody from the blue bracket, I think Francesca, right? Yeah, Francesca that lost got a pathway, and then somebody each won. Of course, John R. He's like, I'm bringing the heat. He's like, I didn't like tying Justin B last season, which was mostly last year. So it sounds like he's bringing it. Actually, it was this year. Season 1 was last year. And then who was the other one? Was it Derek W? I think. Derek W pulled the other pathway, right? Yeah. So pretty interesting stuff. I mean, good for Derek W too. And he said his brother was gonna bring it, and I don't remember what Nick hit, but Nick hit a good hit. He ended up at 1503, so obviously he brought it to some degree. It's always so interesting. This is week 1, guys. So if you guys ended up with a poor total, it's probably not going to end that way. And you know how we do this, so we always take care of the people with the lowest value too. So you almost end up getting screwed more if you're in that kind of middle to low tier, whereas like you're not the lowest, but you're not the highest, and then you're just kind of in the mesh, which kind of stinks. But those people should average out to be getting at least their money back, which has happened in the prior seasons. So not as much to talk about on what happened. As you can see everybody's value. You saw them this last week. I think in the green bracket, Emma was the one that got the highest value, right? And then Peter and Kelly got number 2, I believe. As far as and those must be the Golden Span Dragon must have been number 1, right? And then Jester King, I think he pulled the Gold Span in the second box, so really helped out the value there. That card is unbelievable. Okay, I'm not sure it's going to hold the value that it does right now. I could be wrong though, because it's just an engine, and if you can keep that thing alive, a 4/4 flyer that you can get down on 5, that produces 2 mana as long as it's on the field and it's attacking. And even when it gets attacked, it produces a token. And say you already had a token, and then somebody Heartless acts it and produces another token. Now, if you let it resolve, you'll have 2 tokens that are only worth 1 mana apiece. But if the Goldspan Dragon's on there, you can have 4 mana. So you can spend 4 mana while that Heartless Act is in the stack resolving. So, you know, it's just powerful, man. It's powerful. It's red, so it's good. So congratulations to everybody. I think that's all we need to talk about as far as season 3 goes so far. I'd say it was a successful week. I think, gosh, it's just so fun. It's just so fun opening this stuff. And then we have Throne of Eldraine, and it's Dave B that's opening Throne. So unlike my Throne boxes that I was hitting, like $70 value or something like that, it's Dave B. He might pull $70 worth of value in one card. Who knows? Who knows? So it's funny because, you know, I joke around with people. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should just let Dave B open all the boxes. He seems to have better luck. What fun would that be for me and everybody else? Well, except for the contestants. I'm sure they want better cards. But that's neither here nor there. Part of it is just getting to open the packs, right? Right? Okay, back me up on this one, please. Thanks. Let's get into the giveaway, and we're gonna go to the box of cards, the lovely box of cards, and draw some cards. All of my season 2 wins went in there, except for I think I kept one, and then I traded 2 cards. No, I didn't trade any cards from there. I think I took 1 card out. I don't even remember what I took out. It was just one that I wanted for something. It was probably a land or something. It might have been a pathway or something. I don't remember. And the rest went in the giveaway box. So let's get into that. Let's pick a couple winners, give away a few cards, and see how well we do.
And here we go. Here we go. We have a bunch of cards. It's starting to get full again, so I'm like, man, I gotta really get some cards out. This gift edition, Zendikar Rising, that's given away at 750 subscribers. We're just a few away. If anybody knows anybody that can pick up a few people. Also, I do have a Zendikar Rising battle coming up with Mr. Matt Ellis of Cracking Packs MTG. And so I do have another one. And in fact, you might be able to see it barely right down over here. There. Right there. Okay. Without further ado, the videos we are doing today are all 3 the same. I've just been enjoying the Mr. and Mrs. so much. They've been getting a lot of clicks, a lot of comments. This was Battle 5. Josh's wife are great, you know. It's funny because Dave, Josh, and I talk about when when I had my surgery last summer, and this channel was just going down because I couldn't do anything for like a month and a half, 2 months. And Josh and Dave kind of took the reins. I had started getting help from Josh a little bit for editing and whatnot. But he just puts out great content. He's such a personable guy. He's just a great dude. And you guys see how talented he is. And Dave is magmatic. You know, he's got one of those personalities that just, you know, he'll ruffle your feathers. He'll get at you. But it's all in fun and it's all in love. And so to have this Clever Magic community and have us all together is just such a blessing. It's just been it's the way this channel was supposed to be from the beginning. It just didn't get that way, right? You know, until I had the right guys. So without further ado, this is battle number 5 from the Mr. and Mrs. And this is pick 1. We'll do three picks, and then we'll figure out who wins. Oh, Dobby 092. So you get 1 from here and 1 right here, and then we'll almost pick the very end. 3 of them right there. Okay. Anybody curious what they are? I am. That's why we picked them. That's why we do this. Herald of War. Man. That's a beautiful card. 93 to 2012. Wow. I didn't think I'd be getting rid of some... this is Avacyn, right? This is Avacyn? Is that what that symbol is? Avacyn? I think so. Gosh, they all run together, it seems like. Okay, and a foil mountain. I forgot I had this in there, but it's still, what a nice hit. I can't believe I got rid of a foil mountain. I must be still sick. Oh yeah, I do have to sneeze though. That's why my nose is going. Ready? And the last card, Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. And you can really build around Gadrak. That's not actually too bad. So Dobby092, congratulations. And Dobby, thanks for being, following so many YouTubers and just being so involved. He's just a positive dude around the community, and that's what we love. I mean, all of us small channels, we really appreciate all you guys for supporting all of us, because we're having a good time, and this is why most of us started this stuff, is we wanted more Magic the Gathering interaction. We just weren't getting enough in everyday life, and so started doing this. Oh, I don't have a URL on that one. Okay, we'll do it right here. Kitsukai Gemini Jack. I don't think you've won since you've changed your name. He's going Team Rebecca. Rules in the winning keep coming. Super spicy, wickedly awesome pulls, especially Rebecca getting a mythic rare. You guys have had to have seen his comments. He has some of the best comments. Just overall positive dude, and I don't think you've won since you've changed your name. So this must be the luck charm changing, and you're on the up and up is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Card 1, Scavenging Ooze. That's a great card. Okay. Pull number 2. Ooh! Oubliette. That is a great uncommon right there. What am I doing getting rid of this? Double the fun, double the masters. Okay, double mint gum. Last card, Plague Engineer. Not the best one to end on. For a second there I thought it was foil. It's not foil. It's not. I'm going to scroll down here, pick another name, come up here like this, and who's it going to be? No, you can't win twice. Pick another name. I think I forgot to filter doubles or something. David Thompson, my man. All right. Another dude that just, what a great dude. You guys should follow him on Twitter. See what he's all about. He's a great guy. Here we go, David. What do we got for you? First card. Pyramid of the Pantheon. Okay. Amonkhet. Here we go. Card number 2. Crag Plate Baloth. Not the best. Not terrible. Hexproof and haste. It's only a 7-drop. Okay? Last card for David Thompson. A Hooded Blight Fang. And it's foil. And that card, I predicted it was going to be a little bit better when it first started. Now that there's a bit more death touch going on, I think that card kind of has a place. So that I think was actually a fairly good hit. Let's do one more off this first one, which is the same video. Alex Weaver, there you go. And for you guys that are in the league right now, you get your winning cards when I send out the other cards. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding. And we love you. All right, Alex, let's see what you get. And previously, Jared on here, he just couldn't figure out how to change his name. Alex is his middle name, just so you know. I asked. Okay, I asked. First card, Spore Web Weaver. Reach, hexproof from blue. 1/4 foily, M21. Number 2. Here we go. Offspring's Revenge. It's at least a foily. No curl. It's good. Number 3 for Mr. Weaver is Gravecrawler. This guy can't block. He's a 2-1. I don't know how many people. I mean, I guess as a chump, you could do that. Congratulations to the winners. I hope there are some cards you can play and that you were happy to see. And we'll go back to you, Trevor.
Welcome to the outro, my pack cracking family. That was almost hard to say. I don't know why that first part. I think it's because I say it so often, it just rolls off the tongue normally. So welcome to the outro just wasn't rolling off the tongue like it should, but it sounded good. I like that. Maybe I should do the welcome to the outro. Honestly, I was just trying to confuse you guys, and I like to ramble, so it gave me something to talk about. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But congratulations to the winners. Man, there's some good cards in there. Okay, so we just got to keep drawing. All rares, with the exception of maybe a few that I might put in decks or that I'd really just gravitate towards those cards. I'll keep out when I win them and stuff. But other than that, everything pretty much goes inside there. Most of the cards of value, whether they be uncommon or rares. The rares can be bulk, you know. They can be foil. I think the uncommons, like that mountain might have been the only mountain in there that was a foil mountain, you know. So, but I don't know about you, full art lands, especially foil. I just love drawing those. When you draw those out of a deck and you're just like, yes, I needed a land. Especially when you're red, because, I mean, there's very little card advantage in red. It's more or less, okay, I'm a bomb. Let's see what happens here. So thank you to everybody. Stay tuned for this week, for the season this week, because I think, being that it's Dave, I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm not even going to beat around the bush or anything like that. Dave just pulls his A game, and he's not even in the league this time. So now that he's not in the league, he's allowed to give people more value. I don't know if that's true, but hey, you know what? It could be. But yeah, I want to thank Josh and his wife for really jumping in there. I haven't been commenting as much with the. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. The last week and a half, I've never cleaned up so much throw up in all my life. Eventually, all the kids got sick, all 4 of them. I avoided getting the throw ups, but I ended up with the other end problem. I don't know how that happens. I have no idea how that happens. But when you're trying to take care of kids and take care of yourself, I was just completely out of it and whatnot. So I want to apologize. I want to start looking over the videos, looking over some of your comments and stuff. I haven't even read some of them. I just kind of have been in a zombified glare at the TV, taking care of people when I needed to, and so it's been quite a few weeks, or quite a week and a half of not fun. But you know, it's such as life. You roll with the punches. You just roll with the punches. You know, we talk a lot about the big virus going around right now and whatnot, but to be quite honest, I don't fear for my life. I don't fear for other people's lives. I'm very religious, so my kingdom isn't here. My kingdom is up there, you know? And so I do appreciate the time I'm given here. I do want to make a good impression on people. I don't want to be somebody that people shy away from, you know? That's just not me. I do appreciate acceptance, and I don't take it lightly, because I know trust is a hard thing to earn, and not everybody's trustworthy. That's just the way it goes. But I don't fear for my own life. Once I die, I'm dead. I fear for other people in my life, my kids, my wife, and stuff like that, because if I have to live with them not being around, that's a harder thing for me to grasp than if something were to happen to me. And so, you know, with the virus, you know, it kind of is what it is. I feel like throughout history, this stuff just comes up, you know, and we got to roll with the punches. And as human beings, we're very resilient. And we always tend to figure things out, you know. And yeah, sure, we'll make it worse sometimes, but you know, for the most part, we just keep breathing, until we all stop. And then it won't matter, and then it won't matter because we'll all be dead. So it doesn't matter, Just make sure that while you're here on Earth, that you do have people appreciating you for you. That's all that's all you can ask for, and I think it's the most important thing in life. Smile, have more gatherings, and life is short, so just enjoy yourself, not at the expense of others. Okay, not at the expense of others. Bring them up with you. I live in a world of abundance, and I always say that about real estate and in general. People are like, "Oh, there's so many realtors. How am I gonna make a living?" You know what? There's plenty of business too. There's plenty of business. There's always more homes being built. There's always more people needing places to live. It's such a dynamic world we live in, and it's a world of abundance. There's plenty for everybody if you're willing to go out there, help people, take advantage of your opportunity, and risk. You got to risk your time or sacrifice your time and risk the assets you possibly have to get more. But ultimately, there's plenty out there. There's plenty out there for everyone. So on that note, I know I haven't done like a positive speech in a while. I didn't even plan to on this one. It just happens. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video if you don't mind, comment something so I can give cards away. You never know which video is going to be the giveaway. And pay it forward to somebody, but we'll catch you on the next video.